Hello, Jman here, and welcome back to the Outer World Special Choice Edition. Last we left off, we found out who murdered Isaac, the guy that owed some people a lot of money for his tossball game, and well, we ran them out. We also helped the Iconoclast out a lot, and now I'm about to head to the medic and see what I forget whatever her name was needs help with. So let's get into it. Wait. I think the clinic's over here. Yep.
Hey, Captain. I need your help, and we ought to keep it hush-hush. You know about what happened here, right? The history of Amber Heights?
Fella came through Edgewater once, mentioned something to my dad about pirates wiping out a town. You mean this is the same place?
Right. Common belief is that the pirates fled to an old relay station that had already been abandoned, but nobody could find them. The station's locked up, but one of my people found an old data cartridge in a nearby rat nest. It's mostly corrupted, but I pulled a couple codes off of it. One is the code to the Amber Heights gate. I don't recognize the other, but it's similar. I bet it opens a door.
A random code doesn't sound useful. The Emerald Heights gate?
Right. The access codes to Amber Heights. What gets me is, if this belonged to the pirates, that means they knew someone there. If someone gave them the gate code, all those deaths, Captain, all that blood is on their hands.
Why are we keeping this to ourselves?
Graham isn't fond of talking about the history here. He had friends who worked here. The massacre hit him pretty hard. You know him. Live and let live and all that. I don't want to burden him right now, especially if this ends up being a dead end.
A random door code doesn't sound useful.
I know it's a long shot, but if we miss something there, if you can get into that station, maybe we can get some answers.
Okay, go to the relay station, see if the code's useful. Anything else?
Just a warning. The area is infested with mantisaurs. I'd send some help, but we're, preparing for war.
Right, on it.
Appreciate it. Here's the code. If it works, bring back anything you find. Supplies are best, but information's good too. If someone was behind the Amber Heights massacre, it'd give a lot of people around here some closure to find out who and string them up. Good luck. Watch out for the Taros.
The Taros? Oh, this about to be stupid. Okay. Okay, sucker bait. Where is that? Further down. So I guess this is Fellbrook. So I need to go further down. Alright. Space-time continuum. Here I go.
11 minutes later.
Alright. I'm at Fallbrook. See what Catherine wants.
Trouble checking in? Or you might need directions to the amenities? If you're locked out of your cabin, a replacement key costs 50 bits.
Tell me about the amenities.
No reservation, no problem. Day trippers are always welcome in our saloon. Straight back and to the right. If you hit the falls, you've gone too far. Check in with Ms. Malin. She'll set you straight. I am here to anticipate and facilitate your needs, patron.
Lilia sent me. Where's Catherine?
You're looking for Ms. Malin. On an errand for the boss lady? That sounds ominous. Yeah. Ms. Malin won't like that a whit.
Breathe. It's okay. Just point me towards Miss Malin.
She's not but just down the way. A 10 to 1 says she's either pouring drinks or skinning a sprat in the saloon. Word to the wise, Ms. Malin don't take kindly to interlopers. When I said sprat, I didn't mean the sort with whiskers and a tail.
Alright.
Keep your wits about you. This is sublight territory.
I don't like the way folks are looking at me, Captain. Like I'm a sandwich. Maybe I could stand a little
Nelson
closer.
Mason.
Take a gander at that mug. I ain't ever seen someone so adept looking my whole life.
Well, that's awfully kind of you, mister.
Oh, now, come on. All I mean is, well, rather that,
Bro, this guy is super
you don't
sketchy.
seem like the usual pigeons we pluck. No offense, of course, if you are a Byzantium goldblood. Say, I'd like to do you a favor. Might I interest you in a surefire scheme? Wink, wink.
Did you just say wink at me instead of actually winking?
Don't believe I did. No? Wink. Pure and simple, it's like this. I run our drug delivery service. Recently, I had the genius idea to cut costs in half by swapping our autoloaders with faster, cheaper sprats.
It's a lie to say that's a stroke of sheer brilliance. Let me guess, we pocket the half you save.
Too right you are. Only problem is my sprat carriers ain't arrived from their latest run. As I was saying, you look more capable than most of the hoople heads around these parts. What say you locate him and retrieve the goods for me? In return, I'll cut you 5% of the profit.
5%? Make it 35 plus a sample of the goods. And if you got a deal. Wink.
35%? Are you out of your gourd? If I wasn't recovering from a bout of Margellans, I wouldn't stand for this. But things are what they are, so I'll agree to it. But not 0.5% more. My sprat carriers scurry back and forth through the shipping tunnels. Any trail ought to start there. When you've got the goods, I'll be here.
Alright. It's time to get some drugs. Let's get some drugs. Okay. Actually, we got. I need that heavy. I need that energy. And I need these.
Want to make a run with me to Stella Bay? Boston.
I'm seeing any. Oh.
You don't look like a smuggler nor a dandy. Catherine sends you back here? On second thought, it's best if I don't know. What's your order?
Nah, I don't need none.
Uh-huh. You blind, fella? Or can you not see I'm busy? Why is it every sissy pig goes into my town expects me to smile and shout awful friendly? Welcome to Fallbrook. Only nugget of paradise in this entire law-forsaken land. Like a void damn advert.
Sorry to trouble you, Ms. Malin. I understand you're a terribly important figure in these parts. Perhaps you could point me to a man by the name of Reginald Cheney.
That sprat trouble into my town. He's a long-term renter. Easily replaceable. Check his domicile. Whatever happens, I don't... Just keep the mess from staining my little nugget of paradise, and we'll be grand.
First off, I don't even know who she talking to. But I got the charm, so let's see. If by nugget of paradise you mean piece of manti dung, then sure.
You know, I ain't heard that one before. Suppose I'll have to work harder to show you just what makes our town shine. But first, I'll need to know what brings you, stranger. Well, I'm half listening.
Half listener. Actually, I'm the fixer for your sublight problem.
Good of you to finally haul your... I wired for backup weeks ago. Got something that's gonna require special extraction from Cascadia.
Which one should I use? Okay, right. The Alta Vitae stuff that Lydia mentioned.
So you got a brain on them shoulders. Excellent. Makes my life a world easier. To extract the gas, you'll need to siphon it from the lab in Cascadia into one of your ship's fuel tanks. Totally safe.
Define safe.
Meaning safe for me and my crew. Seeing as it ain't us undertaking the risk.
Alright, I can get it done.
I do like your gumption, but let's not be hasty. To get to the gas, you'll need to navigate through the town, which is overrun by marauders. The lab itself has become an infested nest, crawling with mantis. You gotta fight through or figure out some other way to exterminate them. Maybe the ventilation system?
Our Sawbones Ellie could probably cook something up.
I shall leave the details to you. Now, after you clear the mantis nest and reach the storage room, all that's left is to get the gas flowing into the fuel system. The task will require someone with technical skills. Or you could force it through with a plasma overload. Don't recommend that option, though, unless you want to get dead.
Good thing we have an engineer, provided we'll handle it.
Load vapors into a liquid propellant tank? I think I know how to do that. No, I can do that. I think. Yes. Mostly? Definitely.
Dandy. Did I mention the gas is of an extremely volatile nature? Handle it with the utmost of care. Once you've got our goods, take them to the groundbreaker. Lilia's fencers ought to handle the rest of it. I've marked the coordinates for you to the lab in Cascadia. Use the passcode Antediluvian on the terminal to get in. But before you make your run, I could use a heavy helping hand regarding a local issue. For a fine fee, of course.
Okay. I might be interested.
Good. This particular matter of opportunity has been eating at me for a while now. There's a Boarst factory on up the way, run by a man who calls himself the King. Clive Lundberg, insufferable prick. That aside, it's a business ripe for the plucking. I want it. Clear as that.
I get the feeling this is going to involve murder and mayhem.
Stars, I hope so. Clive Lundberg, the self-proclaimed Boarst King of Monarch, is swimming in profit and drowning in his ego. He's making the only meal to be had this side of Monarch, and I'm tired of ponying up for my dinner. I want that Boarst factory, owner dead or alive. And you're the soon-to-be handsomely paid son of a for me.
What specifically do you want me to do?
Kill him, run him out. I don't rightly care for the details. So long as Clive knows resistance to me is costly and futile. Hit him where it hurts. In his gut or his production lines ought to make do.
Any sense on how I might get in?
If you got brass knockers, you could shoot your way through the front gate. If you don't fancy getting shot to asking Duncan for a disguise. Might be another way in, assuming you're courageous enough to trek the sewers. Void if I know.
Say I wanted to sabotage the factory.
Then I'd say you might care to poison the cysty pigs, doctor a few financial records, or throw a wrench in the canning machinery.
Sounds good.
It'll be more than good when you're finished. Maybe not for Clive, but for me and you, I'm sure. Oh, and if you don't fancy going in guns blazing or crawling through a sewer pipe, see Duncan in the dry goods and sundry building. He ought to have an employee ID in that stash of illicit goods he keeps for select clientele. May luck be with you, since I won't be.
Seems I got a little spy mission to undergo. I gotta do a bit of drug smuggling.
Remind me never to get on Ms. Malin's bad side.
You know how there's folk who are all crusty outside, but warm and squishy inside? I'm pretty sure she's crust all the way through.
She's just crust. No, that's a locked door.
Always imagined fabric would be...
That is also a locked door.
Cleaner?
Is this it?
Stock
Nope, that is a residence.
Cheaper.
Who are you?
I've emptied 14 bits
Patreon.
in 2 hours.
That's because you got.
Oh gosh, this is so pretty.
Okay, hold on. Do that later. Okay. Let's get everybody in here. Close the door. Let's hit that good old save. Alright. Oh. Oh, this ain't it. And then I just started blasting. Oh, this is doing absolutely nothing. Alright. I'm running through. I can't run through. Okay. Alright. Okay. It's one. It's two. I mean, no one's gonna see me steal this stuff. Taking all of this.
I'll keep quiet.
Okay. It's another one. One more. Got all the drugs. Unfortunately, everybody in here is dead. Alright. Let's give him the drugs, and hopefully he gives me my money. I don't want to be shorted. I do need to check out the falls, though. Here we go.
What do you want? Oh, hey, Vicar Max. What are you doing on Monarch? I thought scienticians ain't welcome here.
Haven't you heard? Everyone's welcome here. It's a paradise. But you wouldn't know anything about that, would you? Never worked a day in your miserable life. You're just a parasite, living off my goodwill. Well, guess what? My goodwill's exhausted, along with my temper.
Hey, what are you doing? Let's all calm down here.
This is the guy who told me about the book while we were in prison. I lied about finding a scholar. But I don't care about any of that anymore. I just want to inflict massive amounts of pain on this guy.
You're gonna give up everything you've believed in just for revenge?
Yes, that's about the long and short of it. Now, where were we? Oh, that's right. I was about to beat you. Severely.
Wait! I know who can translate the book for you.
It's too late for that. I threw away my life chasing fairy tales. Will punishing you fix any of that? Of course not. But by law, it will make me feel a whole lot better.
I agree, he's tricked you again and again. Max, stop. It's not too late. Maybe the answer you've been looking for is in that book.
Okay. Talk, Reggie.
It was stolen from some sort of expert on philosophism. Weird hermit lady on Scylla. My father used to deliver supplies to the mining outpost there.
There. That's sorted then.
I don't think so. A crazed hermit on Scylla? He's playing us for fools.
It's true. My father collected some extra bits on the side by diverting some of the supplies to the gal. The way he told it, he thought the book looked valuable, so he took it. Couldn't find any buyers when it turned out to not only be French, but banned as well.
What do you say, Vicar?
Fine. We've got more important things to do anyway.
All right. And it's very important that you talk him out of it. Unless you want a
There's
very,
something weighing on my mind.
Alright.
I want to thank you for talking some sense into me back there with Cheney. It has been a long time since I gave in to my violent enthusiasm.
Never mind that. Why do you feel the need to lie about Chaney?
You're right. I owe you an apology. I've been so obsessed for so long. I couldn't see anything else. You offered me a place on your crew, friendship, and I used you to get to Cheney. And even then, you saved me from myself. I don't know if I could live with myself had I gone through with it. You owe me nothing, I know, but I'm begging your forgiveness.
I understand we all get a little obsessed sometimes. You're forgiven.
Thank you. I promise I'll be nothing but truthful from this point forward.
Alright. Because there's like two different outcomes with Vigor Max. You can either have a ruthless Vigor Max, or a more of a passive, non-murdery Vigor Max. Let's get to Nelson. Also, where is the general store? No, that's not the general's. There it is.
Hungry? I'm famished myself. No rubbernecking. Make a buy or move on.
Catherine said you give me an ID cartridge for a C&P factory.
Not so fast. The biometric IDs are special goods. Only on offer to special clients. You cotton?
Bruh, I got that persuasion. I think the fact that Catherine Malin sent me for it makes me special enough.
She needs it for a job? Well, why didn't you say so? Reckoned you asked her where to best procure one, and she obligingly pointed you my way. Give me a jiffy to break. I mean, calibrate the ID. This goes like that. Nope, not quite right. A bit to the left, mayhaps. That'll do it. For a C&P factory line worker, she sure is a beauty. Careful. I'm trusting you to guard this specialty good with your life. I mean it. Lose the ID and you don't get another. Also, you'll be off my list of unwholesome customers. Will that be all, or do you require something to say, scratch your itch?
Let's see what you got for sale. Okay, a lot of drugs, a lot of alcohol. Tech, nope. Already got that. Armor degradation, that seems good. It's a utility though. You know what? I'm taking it. Oh, all these are locked out until I increase. What's this? Sublight data pad. Would marrying the device? I refuse to part with it until to quote over my dead body. Okay. This database contains personal journal of Mercer Cole, a low-level satellite contractor. Most entries pertain to slagging his teammates or complaining about for pay contracts. The last entry reads, "Can't believe we found freaking alverte gas in a hibernated Rizzo lab out in the dust bag. Lavete? Olivete? Whatever it's spelled, is worth a ton. Who the freak used that to make candy? Looks like old Gurney's hunch is gonna prove out. Not that I'll ever tell her so. The way she's going primal about the slightest hint of criticism. Too much product for us to transport. Gonna need a ship to smuggle it off world. Probably need Lilia Hagen to send a team. No way Miss Marilyn can handle this job out of Fellbrook. Been working on Remy, flying him the pale kale ale he likes. Figured to get him nice and slosh. He'll tell me the password into the place. Did some exploring while he and Gertie were testing the all-witty gas. He's never gonna get the word right. Found an old elevator shaft, a lab coat modded into a hidey hole for some danified weapon. Thing is probably worth enough to make me a right top runger after I go back for it. Old Mercer's getting himself to Byzantium. You can bet on it. Can't let Remy or Gertie find out about it. Gertie go all full burn in the man that split the profits. Remy? He's probably send me to the boneyard and keep it for himself. Okay. Damaged UDL datapad. Screen is cracked and most of the keys are non-functional. Fused together from plasma damage. All but a few entries are unreadable. Of those remaining, only snippets can be viewed. Morpho Sabar reassigned effective. For safety Sanders 1600. Okay. Entry 1 is about nothing. Was guided. Entry 2 is nothing. Basically, there's a bunch of nothing. I got a couple scientific weapons though. That's good. So I got the data.
You seen Arthur today?
Last time I saw him was...
The chef.
No, but thank you. I'm quite alright as I am.
Wait, what?
Oh, you're still here. I said I don't require anything at this time. Run along now. I've had more than enough to satisfy my thirst for one evening.
What are you even talking about? Okay, seriously. What is your deal?
Deal? A rather bad one indeed. The fella swore Fallbrook was unrivaled in its leisurely pursuits. But it seems to me the whole town is designed primarily to leech one's bits. And now that I've run dry, or nearly so, the fellas have abandoned me back to Byzantium. You wouldn't leave a friend in need, I'm sure. Don't suppose I could just ask you to scram.
Okay. Seems he's just broke. Alright. I'm gonna save on this. I think there's a couple routes.
Did you find them? Tell me you found my sprat carriers. Would hate should anything dire have befallen them.
I am not keeping these drug consumables. You want good news or bad news?
Just tell me straight and don't hold back. I can handle it.
Retrieve your drugs, but the Raptidons killed your carriers in the cave.
Sprats can always be replaced. Excellent. Oh, this is only half! You think you can steal from me?
Whoa there! Better calm yourself down. I searched the cave top to bottom. That's all that was there.
Search Fallbrook. Either half the Sprats got loose on their own, or there'll be some evidence pointing to the soon-to-be-dead Snake who filched my carriers.
Bird's about to be
You want your cut? You
Bird's
get
about
me
to
the
be
rest of my
killed
drugs,
right now.
no matter what it takes.
Bro better settle down. I'll punch him in the gut and shoot him in the face. I don't even know who he talking to. I am a level 20. He looks like a level 1. Let's see where these sprats are. Sprat?
Malin, get your twitchy whiskers back here! Don't you run out that door! It's a cruel world outside! Close the damn door. You'll let my sprats out.
What the? Okay. Deal with
Damn it all.
Bertrand.
Now look what you done. It'll take me ages to round him up again. State your purpose, or get out of my face, domicile intruder.
Domicile intruder. Looking for some missing sprats. You wouldn't have seen any around.
Missing? Nope. Nope. Mine are all found and accounted for, thank you kindly. Now if that'll be all, I've got an animal rescue service to oversee, and it ain't easy. Lots to do. Got a multitude of sprats to spay and feed.
Rescue sprouts, as in rescue from Sunlight shipping tunnels?
Day in, day out, they ran their little route, getting picked off along the way. What was I to do, turn a blind eye? Malin's an animal lover. She won't hold my actions against me. Look, I don't care if Nilsson sent you or not. You won't be hurting a hair on any of these sprats' heads. I've killed vicious beasts for them. I ain't afraid to take on a human. Back out of this domicile, hands up, or become sprat food, intruder.
No need for a vivisection. Sprats possess rapid digestive systems.
You want to dig through sprat droppings? Be my guest. Get your drugs, then get lost.
Alright. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got him. And now.
Got the goods? Because I know you wouldn't be wasting my time otherwise. Wink.
Just punch him in the eye. As a matter of fact, I do.
You do? I mean, you do! Of course you do! What did I tell you? Sure-fire delivery system. Works almost every time.
Sure, until someone comes along and rescues them from their pathetic lives. Not going to say that, because then he'll know who did it. I'm not going to tell the crazy guy. That's great. Now pay me.
Right, right. In my excitement, I very nearly forgot. Haha. As promised, your cut, plus a little extra to show my gratitude. Now, if there's nothing else you need from me, I must go inventory my goods.
It was a pleasure doing business with you. Alright. I lost his drugs, which I do not care for. Because I'm pretty sure you take those, you're going to lose a bunch of other stuff in your stats. So, alright, what we got here? I gotta go to Clive's murder house. I can't do that until I go to Scylla. Going all the way down there. Let's see. Let's pick this big game. Okay, that's a little bit to the left. Now that that's done, I'm probably gonna head back to the ship and then teleport there. I need to go get Nyoka.
Before you met the captain, I mean.
Here we go.
Oh, Captain, you did it! My little boy is
Tut,
back
tut.
safe and sound. Tell the captain how grateful we are, Tut Tut.
Mama, I told you that I'm not staying. I just came back to talk to you about why I left. Then I'm going back to Amber Heights.
Oh, we'll get that silliness sorted out. You're safe here with me, and that's how it's going to stay. Isn't that right?
Your son's a grown man. It's time you started treating him like one.
What a sour thing to say. My little boy will always need me. I'm his mama, you know.
Mama, what I need is for you to listen to what I want for once. But that's between us. Now you promised the captain a reward, so settle up. Then you and me are gonna have a long talk.
Here, kind stranger. This is every bit I've scrimped and scraped for years to save. But it's more than worth it to have my Tuk-Tuk home safe again.
A little Tuk-Tuk. Good luck to you both. Another level up. I'm leveling up like crazy. My hack may be suffering for now, but like my dialogue skills are like top notch. Like I don't need no more dialogue. I might need my luck pick up more, but let's see, get that up a little bit. Kind of just trying to get all that up. But family matter is now done. Outpost. Cascadia. I won't be doing that yet. Relay station is further down the road. Catherine Malin. See if you can get the location from her. I want to help her out before I ask for anything. I'll deal with Clive. Further down the road. Alright, Naoka wants to talk.
Hey, got a favor to ask you. Figure while we're out here in the wilderness anyhow, we might stop in on an old friend of mine. Preferably before we get to Hiram's. It's on the way, don't worry. You don't seem the type to run off and get yourself killed, and I could use the help.
It's for the compliment, I think.
I'll be upfront with you. I hate asking for help. I hate it. Every time I give someone the opportunity to disappoint me, they seem to make it their most immediate goal. But this, what I'm thinking, it's dangerous.
I'm honored you're asking, and I'm thrilled to accept. What can I do?
Really? Here I was steeling myself for inevitable rejection. I used to run with a band of hunters. Friends. 6 of us. We were on Monarch when the corporations pulled out, and we helped a lot of people pick up the pieces. I haven't seen 2 of them in years, and the rest I know to be dead. I'd like to gather their effects and bury them all in the same places, like the family we once were.
What do you need to do?
First, we go to Hayes. I buried him a ways from our encampment. I need to pay my respects. I'll show you where he rests. He had a medallion in his effects. That's what I'll bring home to bury.
And after that?
Then we find my 2 lost trackers and bring them home. A long time ago, we built an encampment in one of Monarch's cave systems. Trouble is, a Mantiqueen showed up and kicked us all out. If we can find Rebecca and Anders, they'll know how to lure her out. Then, we kill bury everyone's medallions together.
Sounds fun, let's go.
Thanks, Cap.
Alright, now where is that? Way further in. Alright, so I best go ahead and do Ash's mission. There we go. A little up the way. That way.
Fallbrook's on the other side of the bridge there if you need a drink. We're only halfway to the mountain, so might consider stopping in.
Okay. Alright. I don't know if I'm tripping, but it looks like it's like lagging a bit. I don't even know. Alright, we're at the outpost. What is this? Someone left a ledger with a list of names, likely members of the unit that used this outpost. Some names, like an Lamont and a Delilah, are at the top of the list. Some names are crossed off, only to be added later, as if that person left and rejoined. A peculiar note, the name Ash is nowhere to be found. Really? Could be Ash was lying. Possibility. A case Bumblebee Pale, other stuff. Delilah. A. So probably Ash. Peter says you bought tickets for all of us. You didn't have to do that. I owe you. I don't know that I'll ever be able to pay you back, but thank you. Delilah. From Lamont. Delilah, don't mention it. I'm attaching cords for the waterfall camp. Get here and meet us there by sunup. We're finally getting off this hellhole. Ash. Alright. I mean, I don't need it.
So you keep Monarch safe, huh? That's real honorable work, Miss Nienke.
Oh, no, no. Monarch ain't safe, even with me around. I've just got intimate knowledge of its dangers and an abundance of fortitude. Folks hire me because I know what you can shoot and what you ought to run from. That's a mistake you only get to make once.
What's this? A resident? Guess this guy won't evil. I knew something was off when I couldn't cross the bridge area. What the? A mega Manta Queen? Oh, this about to be fun. Hit him. Bing. Hit him. Oh, killed him. There we go. Manta Queen down. Give me that good stuff. Mag 2 melt. I got the corrosive. Nice. And I'll take that adrenal time. And get them bags. Heavy ammo. Heavy ammo. A resident. I don't need an automatic pick. And that wasn't no regular Manta Queen either. That was a mega one. See the mercs. Whoa. What happened there? Subway thugs. Skeletal remains. The remnants of those bones showed the telltale signs of a mantisaur attack. Powerful jaws have crushed the skull while weathering on. Some of the fragments suggest passage through some beast's digestive tract. Amidst the dirt, you find a small lockbox and matches the description given by Ash. Ordnance armor. Not legendary armor. So it's going in the trash. Necklace. Well, unfortunate. I guess I can head back to Ash on that one. Yeah, Mr. Pickett's dead. He is dead. Mr. Pickett. Manta Queen.
Huh. Ain't seen a sick queen before.
Mr. Pickett's journal. This journal details Mr. Pickett's ill-timed trip to Stellar Bay, just before the hazardous clause went into effect, and his attempts to hunt a Manta Queen to bring to Edgewater. Well, tell you what happened to him. He dead. I don't need to fight them down there. But now that's done. Let's go take on the slaughterhouse. I ain't got enough time for that. What's going on over here? Well, I can pick that.
Deft hands, Captain.
That's carbon, I need it. Ooh, Vulture 2.0. Might pick that up. Alright, I can get in from here. I'm gonna take a save. Going in. Now I do have the thing in my inventory. What's the? Yep. 5 is. Okay. I just need to walk slowly. Alright. Oh, this is bad. What's no, not the gun. I just need to, okay. All these
Sorry,
messages.
can't do that.
Shroud's running out. Oh, the shroud has failed. I don't know where I'm going.
Processing. Error. Employee information not found. Identify yourself.
This statement is false.
Error. Paradox protect.
Yep, everything I say is false.
Error. Paradox prevention has temporarily.
Goodbye. This is bad. What is this? Financial records. With my intelligence, edit financial records. Done.
Later.
For me.
Well, seem to have made it up here. Is that like a stake? How does he not notice me right here? Is the real question. Yeah, it's much of none. I kind of want to talk to him, but at the same time, I'm like, nah. Let's save. Alright, let's talk to Clive. I can pickpocket? His office key.
Whoa now. And just what do you figure you're doing up here? These are my private quarters, friend. I don't allow tours up here. I don't allow tours ever on deeper consideration.
You know, I actually never talked to him. Yeah, blood on your shirt, right? There. Nope, lower.
Certain things require a mess to do well. See, I was just killing some time. I prefer to prepare my dinner by my own hand. Nothing like fresh and bloody Boarst.
Sorry to disturb you.
Apology considered. Whether accepted is yet to be determined. Intrusions and infractions really quicken me with anger. So, what can I do for you? My full attention is at your disposal.
Is he looking at me? Oh, law. He is surely giving me the complete creeps.
While I approve of your associate's cautious nature, I still teeter on the verge of losing my patience. Let us move forward with the present proceedings.
Sunlight sent me to kill you. I'm sure we could work something out.
By sublight, you mean Catherine, do you not? That greedy, star-crossed sow. Listen, friend. The Boarst King of Monarch does not negotiate with coveters. How about you bring me Catherine's severed head and I will gift you a lifetime supply of Boarst.
What if you and Catherine partner up? Two great empires combined.
You desire that I should lower myself to Catherine's level of crassness and filth? I cannot fathom how that would cotton myself. The king built this golden monopoly brick by brick from the rubble when the corpse abandoned Monarch. No, he ain't the sort to partner up, as that requires the sharing of power and profits.
Think I don't recognize human remains? Those aren't cysty pig parts.
You think to blackmail me? Try it. The king will grind you to bone spurs and toenails.
I only meant that what you do is a skill Catherine would highly value.
For true? You figure she will appreciate my skills? They did take me years to perfect. However, I remain unconvinced she could provide the means to make the association worth my while. If you ain't noticed, I'm doing swell, ruling this kingdom on my own.
Your staff doesn't appreciate you. They slack on the job. Gossip behind your back.
Ah, but Catherine would admire a man of my inclinations and skill. That is what you imply, yes? She will supply the worship I so rightly deserve. Very well. The king is interested. John Hancock me on the dotted line, friend. I will even give her a cut of the profits, requiring she keeps clear of my short hairs.
Glad you came to your senses.
Do not push me. I am not one to suffer insults. Tell Catherine she is permitted to dump the bodies each and every Tuesday, precisely at 3 a.m.
I could always kill Catherine instead of work for her. The right price. I should go. Did that? I don't think that worked because I already. I messed this all up. Because I already. I'm gonna have to go back. I didn't even know this was a possibility. I've never even considered that you could persuade him at all. I thought, like, that was it. Well, I need a load from there.
The king is interested. John Hancock me on the dotted line, friend. I will even give her a cut of the profits, requiring she keeps clear of my short hair. It? A fair and handsome deal is what it... Tell Catherine.
Alright, now I'm gonna see what Catherine has to say about that.
That's great, ain't she? She'll pull you up.
How's Clive? I do hope you gave him my regards.
I wonder what she's gonna say. I got a proposition for you from Clive.
Oh, this ought to be good. What does he mean to offer in exchange for his no-account life?
Clive's willing to be your cleaner if you leave the factory to him.
True enough. I got bodies piling up, drawing attention where they ought not to be. But if I take the factory, I don't need Clive to dispense of my messes. Can appoint someone to handle it myself.
Who better to handle the cleaning than Clive? The like it is, mucking it up now.
Point taken. Good help is hard to come by. Plus, Clive doesn't seem the type to upchuck his Boarst during dismemberment. Still, you're asking me to walk away from easy money.
Running a factory is hard, tedious work.
So are a lot of things in life. And your point is?
Clive is offering a cut of the profits and free body disposal every Tuesday, 3 a.m.
Alright. Color me convinced. Reckon I owe you a finder's fee. Don't spend it all in one place. Unless it's here.
Really? That gave me, I did get reputation. I never done this. Alright. But, alright. Didn't think that was possible, because I always sabotage this place.
I like Miss Catherine. Not just on account of the swearing, though she swears awful much.
But I'm about to go ahead and end this here, because I am completely out of time. In fact, I might have to cut some stuff out.
To drown you in the waterfall.
Well, the next one we're going to be doing is, I don't know, figuring out what's that mission? You gotta do a little memento, and also I want to do sucker bait. But until the next one, Jman out.